I don't feel like it. It's just,
You
I
wake up, you don't want to do much. You don't want to have the
right,
meetings. You don't want to do the content creation. You don't even want to get on not this, but in general, maybe a podcast on a Wednesday
right,
afternoon. And you're like, I don't have a choice. Will my
right.
future self be proud of me? Or
That's a good question.
will
Yeah,
I not be able to get to my future self? And why?
is right. Just remembering that you're not doing this for anybody else but yourself or your future self. And one thing, I was just talking about journaling. One thing that I've realized I've done many times without realizing, but now I'm doing it in a more conscious way, is that when I journal, sometimes I ask my future self questions.
Sure.
So I was reading back into my old journals, and I found questions, right, when I'm like super immersed in something, and I ask myself, you know, will this project be done? Was it successful? So it's interesting for me to like go back years later and find myself, old me in that position,
That's
and read
interesting.
those questions. So now what I'm doing is I'm answering them. It's like, yes, that project was successful, or no, it was not successful. But I'm also consciously leaving questions for myself in the future,
And you're
uh,
checking in with yourself,
kind of like a check-in
your future
system of
self.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I
That's
think